The world around us is made up of molecules. The air you breathe, the water you drink, the screen on which you are watching this video. Everything exists because atoms combine with other atoms to form all these things. Your own body is made up of octillions of atoms that combine with each other in several ways to form all sorts of different substances which perform these various functions to keep you alive. But how do all these atoms combine and bond with each other? An atom is made up of three different subatomic particles: protons, neutrons, and electrons. Protons and neutrons combine to form the nucleus while the electrons revolve around the nucleus. The protons are positively charged while the electrons are negatively charged. Charles Dufe found that like charges repel and unlike charges attract, and that's why the electrons are attracted to the nucleus. But by this logic, atoms should never combine due to the repulsive forces between the nuclei, right? We know for a fact that atoms do combine and form molecules, which means that there are some attractive forces between the two different atoms. What are these? These are the attractive forces between the nucleus of one atom with the electrons of the other, and vice versa. These attractive forces bring the atoms close to each other. As they get closer and closer, the electric potential, which is inversely proportional to the distance, drops. But since the nuclei have a very strong repulsion, after a certain point the atoms cannot get any closer on their own due to a sharp increase in the electric potential between them. This is not the case for every two pair of atoms, but when you put two bondable atoms together, they start to move towards each other and settle at a particular distance away from each other. The distance is known as the bond length. This process releases energy as the potential drops, and it's called bond energy. It is also referred as bond dissociation energy because precisely this amount of energy is needed to break or dissociate the bond and separate the atoms.